Completed a list of changes. All right. So it's like, the thing is, like, they're not even trying to hide it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not, like, this is the official Twitter account for the game. Everybody knows what's going on here. Everybody knows. I Lost Ark. There you go. So here's a complete list of changes and updates we've made since last time that you were on the closed beta test. Here we go. We made a variety of updates from new game content, new features, and store adjustments to westernization and moderation changes. For key timings and other update-related launch details, check out our launch details article. User experience. Thanks to player feedback on a new prologue experience during closed beta, we've added an additional welcome challenge feature. The welcome challenge helps guide new players through a subset of optional missions. Initial missions will support and teach players game mechanics and increase in complexity as you move into the later versions of the game. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, next. Character and roster updates. Level cap increased from 260 from 55 in closed beta. Each level earned after 50 grants the player additional skill points. Yeah, and again, 50 is the soft cap, so that's what makes sense. Roster level cap increased to 250 from 100. And I'm not really sure what that means. Removed Summoner and added the Sorceress subclass. So why did this happen? I don't even really know a whole lot about this, so yeah, I'm not sure why. Sorceress is just newer and more popular. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Dungeon and raid content. I'm just going to scroll through this. I don't really know what a lot of this stuff is, so it's not really much of a reason for me to look at it or go through it or anything like that. Is new and popular with Western players. Okay, yeah, it's that simple. All right, makes sense. And they're apparently reworking Summoner as well. And island and sea content. During beta, roughly 7 islands were accessible. We're introducing 3 more continents for launch with 27 additional islands. Okay, so that's 97 islands. That's a lot of fucking islands. Okay, scheduled activities. Players can check for 4 types of content through the Procion's Compass. And that was the thing that they looked at to see the sailing expeditions, right? In the previous video that we saw. It's like you click on it and it has like the list of all the different things in the game. Yeah, okay, that's what I kind of assumed. Activity times are based on local time of the server's region. Yeah, I think that's kind of, it's like WoW players are used to this, right? Trying to figure out and, decide, like, okay, it's like this, it's like 1 hour ahead. So anytime it's server time, you're really thinking of like an hour ahead of like where you're at or something like that. I'm very, very familiar with this kind of stuff. If you drop out or leave the area while participating in these activities, the reward counter will not increment and you will have another chance to earn a reward. That's actually really good too. So if you have, because like I hate it whenever like, oh well, something gets fucked up or something goes wrong or whatever, and then you end up like getting stuck in something and you can't go back and do it again. So this is just a smarter way of doing it. I like that. Field bosses, following the end of the week schedule. Field boss, Chaos Gate, Ghost Ship activities will take place every hour. Okay, you can participate every hour, but you will not get additional rewards once you've exhausted all opportunities to receive awards. 1 per day and 1 per week. Okay, that makes sense. Adventure Island, permanent rewards, island tokens, skill runes, which are obtainable once per roster. Following the schedule listed on the in-game calendar. Yeah, again, it's hard for me to really understand a lot of this stuff, like, as I haven't really played the game yet. So it's like, I'm just kind of guessing and basing it off of things I know from other games. Let's see here. Stronghold Knowledge Vault has been added. With the Knowledge Vault, you can take progress that has already been experienced on one character and transfer it to an existing character on the same account. See, like, that's really fucking cool. Like, I'm really glad about this, because that way you can level alts and it becomes easier to do that. Yeah, making things alt-friendly. I feel like that's one thing that it seems like Lost Ark is doing a good job with, and also Final Fantasy does a good job with like alts, because alts in Final Fantasy are effectively other jobs. And like WoW, for example, like WoW, I think does a terrible job with alts, and it doesn't like them not doing a good job with alts. It like doesn't do anybody any favors. It's like just a universal negative that doesn't help anyone. So yeah, I hope that WoW like looks at some of these other games and they really design the rest of the content for like next expansion that doesn't have the same type of unnecessary restrictions between characters. While so fucking bad with alts, yeah, exactly. Like I really wish they wouldn't do that. Okay, let's see here. It hurts the game. Updated Tier 1 and Tier 3 progression support. Okay, so this is just you get more item level and you can queue for better stuff. That's what I'm kind of understanding about this. This is all just numbers. I'm not really even going to look at this too much. Events and rewards. We'll be running an attendance bonus event at the start of launch. Adventurers will be able to claim various rewards each day they log in. Okay, so this is just, the typical stuff. Like, you get extra stuff if you're logging into the game. Yeah, that's fine. Improvements in quality of life. Improvements made in support of player safety, including reporting for messages and entity names. Okay, so... yeah, the thing is with me is like the reports with all that kind of stuff. Like I'm fine with reporting as long as it's not automated. And especially like for like chat messages. In my opinion, I think that DirectX 11 means much higher FPS. That's good. Yeah, it's definitely good. The way that I think that companies should handle the report system is that there's like a very small amount of words that under no context should be typed out in the game. There's like maybe 3 or 5 of them. And I would say that the only time I would say it's an automated thing is okay is if a message got enough reports, it would send that message to an algorithm and the algorithm would parse for that word. And if it catches the word, it bans the player. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, ability for users, polished and updated the story UI, great. Added the ability for users to add an account similar to adding their roster as a friend and display. Yeah, I actually, so I played this game in beta with Izzy, and I actually had a pretty hard time adding her as a friend and playing with her in the game. Like, it took maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes to figure out, how to actually see each other in the game. And, it should not take that long. It really should not. It should be much simpler and much cleaner. Do you like top-down games like this? I like good games. I don't care if they're a side-scroller. I don't care if they are like World of Warcraft, Skyrim, Witcher 3, or Diablo. If it's a good game, then it's a good game. The frame of reference, not frame of reference, the point of view, whether it's isometric, free view, side-scrolling, doesn't fucking matter to me. Yeah, I'll play whatever is good. DirectX 11 support has been added as a default setting. I've heard that this is good. To be honest, I'm not very familiar with this kind of stuff, so I can't really say a whole lot. We're adding 15 playable classes. To match the Sorcerer release in Korea, we also include the Sorcerer Advanced class, replacing the closed beta option of the Summoner. The Striker has also been introduced since closed beta. Global chat has been added to allow players to communicate with others in other worlds of the same server region. That's good. Each chat room can hold a maximum of 100 players. Yeah, that's kind of one of the weird things. I really wish that we had bigger guilds. So in Lost Ark, the only size guild you can have, the max level of a size of a guild, you start at 50, it goes up to 100. 100 people, what the fuck? That's nobody. I don't see how you have a global chat and there's only 100 people in the chat. That seems like a local chat. It starts at 30? Really? Okay, I thought it was 50. I might have just read the 3 instead of 5. Olympus 1 through 50 incoming. With my guild, I'll talk about what my plans for the game are after this, actually. Yeah, let me talk about that a little bit after this. That's a streamer problem. Average guilds are 30 max. Really? I don't know. I've always liked being in really, really big guilds. It got changed to 250. Really? Let's see here. I'm just scrolling for the number of 250. I'm not seeing it right now, but I'll just assume that I missed it. Anyway, so yeah, 250 seems good enough. I'll probably make a guild, but I don't know really what the advantages of having a guild are. I'll just probably fill up 200 slots with viewers and friends of mine, and then save the last 50 for people that I might know that might want to play the game later on in the future. So let's go back over and we're going to look at the rest of this. Control F. Well, no, I'll just take you guys. I don't think you're lying, okay? Because again, the best way to get a correct answer on the internet to something is give the wrong answer. So I completely trust you guys to tell me that I'm wrong. I trust you in this one case. Let's go back to the rest of this. Players can see previous chat logs before they entered the room and chat messages that were sent when they have logged off. Okay, so you can't talk shit behind somebody's back. Yeah, that's good. Korean voice acting has been added to DLC pack on Steam. Please note that this only affects spoken dialogue to allow players to experience the original voice acting of the game. That's fine. I know people hate this about me, but I watch all anime dubbed, okay? I don't speak Japanese, I don't speak Korean, and I'm not going to watch a show that's in Japanese or Korean. If it's the only option, then yeah, of course I'll do it. But if it's not, then I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to something in a language that I don't speak. It's just... no. I think it's crazy. Anyway, People want to do it, it's fine though. For a full list of accessibility features added, please visit our accessibility options article. Text-to-speech accessibility is available for reading chat messages. Oh boy. Oh fucking boy. Yeah, that's, I remember this happened. Do you remember whenever I logged in? Where's the video of this? Here we go. All right, we're ready to start. I don't have time for this. Where?
Ganka says, bad. JSTN Fear says, where TF is Carl the Overseer? Sneeawish says, where do I find the first quest? Schnitz says, just you bud. Trilla says, bald man omega lul. Nibram says, here he comes. Ritlin Uthradar says, how do I respond? Not Master says, hi Baldy. Asmongold says, Asmongold here. Maximus Meridius says, Marauders FTW.
Yes!
Gabriel Tobias says, her der streamer name. Islakiriuan says, Bombman Pog. Shrekipa says,
so this was my experience playing the game. And the worst part about it was the fact that you couldn't turn it off. So the game was originally bugged out and it didn't work properly. So I had to completely reopen the client and sit through the entire queue again because of this. Yeah, originally it still is. Well, I never turned it back on, okay? Yeah, I learned my lesson real quick on that one. So yeah, this is not a surprise to me. That's terrible. I mean, you know, it is what it is. For some people that, you know, it might be harder for them to read because they have eyesight problems or something like that, TTS is going to help them. It's one of those problems that, one of those things that doesn't really hurt anybody, and it's just added accessibility at the expense of nothing. Speech to text accessibility available for transcribing voice chat. Transcribing voice chat? What the fuck? Bro, we've got to try that out. That'd be really funny. Okay, so added the Room of Growth, which is accessible after completing the Northern Burn World Quest After Image of the Rift. This feature allows you to experience and learn additional game modes that Lost Ark has to offer. So, I guess this is probably some sort of like tutorial room that kind of gets you into the other elements of the game. Yeah, you don't have to type while ERPing. Exactly. Problem solved. Okay, that's a good idea. Procion's Compass, no idea what that is. Find a menu through the widget which showcases the active field. But yeah, that was the fucking thing that we looked at earlier. Okay, custom PvP matches and spectating has been added. So, I guess we'll talk about this just real quick, and we'll go through the situation in general. With the PvP matches, I want to do a tournament, and we will see what's possible. I do not know what is possible yet for a tournament, but this is what I'm going to say, is that if I can do a tournament, I will do a tournament, and I will probably want to do it within 2 weeks of the release of the game. I'm not sure how much money we can raise for the tournament or anything like that. I have no idea, but I'm going to try to do it very quickly so we can have a little bit of fun, man. That's what it comes down to. OTK Tourney. Tourney 3090 prizes, Pog. Yeah, $3,090. That's right. Exactly. Yeah, a $7.64 tournament. There you go. $150 buy-in for tournaments? No buy-in for tournaments. I'm not about that. You compete in a tournament, you play for free. I'll pick out probably the people that I want to have compete and have some degree of vetting for them and then go through that. But what I'm going to do is, so like the first 3 days of the game, I'm just going to play the game and I'm going to enjoy it. And then after that, I'll play through the PvP and I'll start to get a feel for it so I can understand a little bit of a better way to set up a tournament. And I'll probably also consult with people that know the game better than I do. Nepotism, Pog? Exactly. It'll be all my decision. I am the god of this. All right? That's the way it's going to be. Please stream it. Yeah, and so if we do a tournament like that, we will see if we can get a sponsor for this. If we can get a sponsor for this, there's a really good chance that we can increase that prize pool by a pretty good amount. And if it goes well, the first tournament goes well, why not do another one? That's the way I see it, okay? 3 days worth of content? Yeah. Well, I'll talk, as I said before, I'll talk a little bit about my plans personally after I finish the launch release notes, okay? Free-to-play focused. As we expressed in our previous release notes, Amazon and Smilegate RPG work together in fine-tuning the content. One example is view more boxes and raids are now obtainable with gold instead of crystal. Crystal is buyable with real money. So that's good, obviously. Moderation, mechanisms for messaging have been put in place to support player safety, keeping Arcasia free from behavior that is against our code of conduct. Okay, that's fine. I am not going, as I said before, I am not going to accept that we are making this for player safety if it's an automated system. I don't give a shit about any of that other stuff. If they want to ban people for profanity, that's their decision. I think it's stupid, but whatever. I've reported people who have made me mad and WoW and for profanity, and they've gotten in trouble. So, you know, use what you got. But what I'm saying here is that as long as it's not automated, I don't really give a fuck. You know? Everyone has? Yeah, someone pisses me off, I'm gonna fuck them. I'll fuck them as hard as I can. If I can, sometimes I will even make people mad. I will continue a conversation with them and make them more angry until they type me something that I can report them for. Like, straight up. Like, I'm stringing them along. I'm stringing them along until I can get them for something, man. Don't do Regulus, you cuck. Yeah, I might play on Regulus, actually. I'm not sure if I will or not, but we'll look at it in just a few minutes, okay? Language filtering, language filter feedback we received in closed beta. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the thing is with language filter, the best way to do that is probably have like a sliding scale where it's like you can see anything, you can see like, you know, most things, and you know, like for like kids and people that have, you know, a bunch of different mental disorders in their Twitter profile, they can be on the very edge and they won't see anything that could possibly upset them. So problem solved. Let's look at the other ones. Currency exchange. Updated the currency exchange to allow players to progress already experienced content quickly on additional characters. Oh, that's great. So classes and content can be experienced. There are 2 ways a power pass will be provided to adventurers. When a player completes the main quest from North Vern, a single Vern power pass token will be provided via in-game mail. So this is like the Dark Portal Pass. Yeah, this is like the Dark Portal Pass, except for, imagine that, you earn it in the game. Isn't that crazy? No, this is free boost? Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Cutscene watching, getting rewarded? Wait, what? A second power pass is granted if a player watches cutscenes and cinematics all the way through. Okay, my plan, again, like, I'm not going to get too far into this again. I've said this like 5 times. But I do plan on watching all the cinematics and reading all the story. Because, like, I know there's going to be people that... Like, I'm not going to be the guy that gets to it the first time, right? I'm not going to be the guy who clears the raid first. And I don't think it's even a big deal that you clear the raid first, because the raids have already all been cleared. It's like a classic WoW. Like, you're just going back and doing something that's already happened before. So, to me, like, I think that is the best viewer experience. And if the story sucks halfway through, bro, we're gonna zoom the fuck through that. But we'll see what happens. 2 power passes can be earned per game account. Okay. Adventurer's Path can be started immediately after consuming the power path on Power Pass on an alternative character. Great. So you get 2 free boosts if you actually play through the entire game. Great. Store. Post-closed beta. This is the situation here. All right. So let's take a look at this. Post-closed beta. We collaborated with Smilegate RPG in fine-tuning products to accommodate the market of Western players. The full store will be opening at early access, including Mari's Secret Store, set with its own schedule. Crystalline Aura will be available at launch and is the exclusive premium service for Western users. This service allows adventurers to enjoy an array of convenience features. These benefits will be differentiated from other countries and can be found at the shop for each Founders Pack. Additional functions will be added to the Crystalline Aura at launch. Odds information. Some products acquired with crystals or royal crystals that are purchasable in the store contain random rewards. The breakdown of those odds of receiving those rewards is published online on our odds page. Okay, that's at least good. The link can be accessed through the in-game store. Yeah, we'll see what this is. Loot boxes, I want to say again, like, my opinion on loot boxes. They should not exist. That's literally, that's the whole opinion. Yep. Why not? They simulate gambling and they take advantage of people that have gambling disorders and gambling tendencies. Also, they appeal primarily to children because video games are marketed to people that are younger. And I think that it gets kids into a mentality of gambling that serves as a gateway towards actual gambling whenever they become older. I don't support any loot boxes at all, and I think that all cosmetics should be buyable directly from the store for a certain price. Period. No loot boxes. Anyway, the crystalline aura is effectively paying a sub. Is this kind of like the, what's the best example of this? It's like basically like a free-to-play player versus like a person who's subbed and like BD. It's like BDO, right? Yeah. I'm gonna give a base take on this. I think that's fine. I think that a one-time purchase to increase the amount that your character plays and everything like that is completely fucking fine. Here's why I think that it's fine. Is because the fucking game is free and it's an optional thing. It's a free fucking game. It's monthly. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it's a month. Yes, you're paying a monthly sub. So if you're monthly subbed to the game, I don't think it's that bad. How can I complain about this if WoW has this and I'm subbed to WoW? How does it make sense? You see what I'm saying? Like, is a WoW sub pay to win? No. Maybe. So in a world that a WoW sub is not pay to win, then I don't see this as pay to win either. You can buy with in-game currency? Yeah, I'm not sure how that works yet. I'll have to see how that goes. It should now establish Western community first. I don't have a problem. I think this is totally fine. Like, there's a certain thing, like, I draw the line at certain things. Like I said before with loot boxes. Like I said before with other, like random things, like different types of cosmetics that are like gambling. I am not a microtransaction enjoyer. Okay? I think I bought some microtransactions in PoE, which is, by the way, a free game. But other than that, I just play the game for free. I never even had a skin in Warzone. I never bought a single skin in Warzone. I have over 1,000 hours in Warzone. I never bought a single skin in PUBG. I have 900 hours in PUBG. I spent $200 on Apex boxes back whenever it was a big thing, and I regret doing that. But other than that, I just did that for stream content. I never bought a single one on my own. And with Fortnite, I was literally a default skin in Fortnite too. I have never bought any skins for any of these games. I think that they're ridiculous, and I don't buy any of that stuff. So this isn't something that I enjoy or I care about, but I do think that an optional sub that makes your character more efficient is a fair trade for a free-to-play game that doesn't have that as a necessity, but as an option, and also something that provides all of the content to players who even pay for free. I think this is a completely reasonable thing that a developer can expect. Obviously, we want to have really good games. We, of course, want to have good games. And we don't want to have good games that come at the expense of the integrity. And that's what a lot of people don't want to have. But what the worst thing to do is to cry wolf whenever there's no wolf. And I don't think this is a wolf. I'll wait for the wolves, and I'll complain about them whenever they're here. But I don't think that an optional sub that makes your character a little bit more efficient in a free-to-play game is any different than World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. That's my opinion. Just make it have a base price then. It's fine the way it is. Yeah, it's fine the way it is. What's this here? Let me read a couple comments. False equivalency. A WoW is a paid subscription model for all. No one plays with disadvantages for free. Well, anyway, so let's go ahead. Is this the rest of... Nope, it would just not... Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead. All right, we looked through all this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk about... I'm going to talk about my plans for Lost Ark and what I'm going to do, okay? So let me go back over. Where the fuck is the whole... Where's the server thing? So let me go ahead and make sure that I understand this all the right way, because I could be under a misconception. My understanding is that all of these servers can play with each other pretty much seamlessly. Are you able to play with these servers seamlessly as well? Or is it just the North America East servers? Just East. Okay. So we are playing on the East servers, and I want to go through, as I said before, and talk a little bit more about kind of like what all of my my plans are with this, because like a lot of people have asked me, what are you doing for Lost Ark? What are you going to do? And now I am going to actually talk about what I am going to do for Lost Ark. And I'm going to take a drink first, and then we're going to get started. Thank God, playing West servers, trying to avoid streamers. All right, yeah, I'm going to play on East servers. So yeah, if you don't want to play around with any streamers, probably playing on the West servers would be the best idea. So I'm going to approach Lost Ark as an entertainment opportunity for you guys. I want to make Lost Ark a fun experience for you guys, and I want to make sure that you guys have the option to enjoy the game. Like, my goal really here is to let you guys enjoy the experience of me playing the game. That is my primary focus. Is I am looking at this game. I'm gonna have fun with the game. It's gonna be great, but I'm gonna view this game as if I'm playing like Final Fantasy. Because I went into Final Fantasy and I didn't think about what's the best experience for me. I thought about what's the best experience for the audience. What's the best experience for the viewers? And I decided that the best experience is to start at level 1, go through the whole story, play the side missions, and do everything. Now, if it was just me playing, would I have done that? I honestly wouldn't have. I would have gone and I would have just decided to play, boost a character, and ignore the story entirely, and I'd probably be raiding in Pandemonium right now. That's what I'd be doing. I would skip and try and do the hardest raids immediately, because that's what I would do. But that's not what I'm going to do, and it's not what I did with Final Fantasy either. I'm going to go, and we are going to make a little community here, and we're going to have all the boys get together, and we're going to have fun. I think that's the main way that I want to look at it. And I'm going to read all of the quests. We're going to go through the story. I'm not going to try to rush through anything. I'm going to try to have... I'm going to think to myself, like, how can I have the most robust and the most full experience of the game? And that's going to be what we're going to do in this game. I want to show you guys what it's got to offer. I want to find some friends in the game, hopefully organically too, just like people I randomly meet, just the same way as we met Dom and Sea Lion and Anubis in Final Fantasy, for example, and Void Bunny and Hildren Payne and a million other fucking people that I can mention. And so those are the first people that just came up right to me. Well, randomly, what I mean by randomly is, like, these are not like streamer friends. Like, these people might know who I am from my stream. Yeah, sure. But, like, this isn't like a streamer collaboration. These are just, like, people that are in the community. And that's what my real kind of goal is. And notice a bunch of stream snipers. Stream snipers are not bad always. Stream snipers can be good in a lot of ways. So I don't have anything negative to say about stream snipers categorically. Although, usually they can be annoying, especially in FPS games, right? That's the way I see it. So yeah, they can actually be stream savers in some regards. You're not wrong, but it's still annoying. To who? I don't think anybody was annoyed whenever, I got to play with the same people throughout all of Final Fantasy. I think most people really liked that a lot. They thought it was really cool. Like, building, like, its own community. I think that's really cool. And either way, like, and that's part of the robust experience, is that you play an MMO and you make friends, you interact with people, and that's part of what it's supposed to be. And that's what my goal is, really, with the game. And anyway, I talk about that a lot, right? But what I'm saying, go through the quests, go through the end game. I'm not going to be the first guy to complete the raids, because there's people that have gone through this in the Korean version and the Russian version of the game, some of them for years. They're going to beat me. It's just the truth. And I'm also not going to play nonstop. Recently I did do a 20-hour Path of Exile run. And I played the game so much that on the second day of the league, I had a Crest of Desire and probably 6 Exalts worth of gear. It was a lot. It was a fucking lot. I'm not going to do that much with Lost Ark. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to put in a good amount of hours into the game, and then I'm going to log off. I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to eat my dinner. I'm going to go to bed, maybe watch like a TV show. And I'm going to wake up in the morning the next day, and we're going to keep going. That's the plan. It's not a race. It's a marathon, and we're going to go through the game every single day, one at a time. Now, because obviously a lot of people are going to want to see this, and people are excited, I will use my webcam for doing the entry part of the game. And I don't know how many days it's going to happen for, but I will use webcam for it just so people can have the, you know, the videos and the clips and everything like that. It's a new game. It's, you know, it's a little bit of fun. So, yeah, I'll try and do that for you guys. That's what my plan is as well. So, yeah, that way we can also upload the stuff on YouTube. Yes, I'm like 95% sure that I'm going to have drops on the channel as well, so people can watch the channel for that. Once you use your first Power Pass, you'll get the second in the mail. No cutscene needed. Oh, really? Okay, wow. All right, so they got rid of the cutscene requirement? Well, we'll still watch all the cutscenes anyway. If you watch my stream, you're going to see all of the cutscenes. Yeah, what server are you going to play on? Let's talk about that. So, for the server, my understanding is that Azina, Una, and Regulus are connected. Is that correct? There's some sort of... They're connected? All of them are connected. So there is no difference at all between me playing on Azina and me playing on Regulus versus me playing on Galatar. Can you trade gold and buy things cross-server? How am I getting yes and no here? Yes. Okay, so the auction house is region-wide, but peer-to-peer trading is server-specific. Is that it? Yes. Okay, got it. All right, I understand. What server do I want to play on? I'm not going to play on Azina because that's already the most populated one. I'm not going to play on Azina. Azina is off. Like, I'm not going to do that one. So it's really between Galatar and Regulus, because I thought Regulus was some sort of, like, connected realm with Azina, and that's why I was going to play on this realm. Do you guys want to vote on what server we play on? Do you want to vote on... do you want to vote if we... Do you want to vote on if we can vote? All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to open up the thing here, and we'll do it. Okay. Which one? Typical fucking stream poll. Which one do you guys want me to do? Farm stuff in game, watch Bellior, or watch Preach? Holy shit. Okay, so let's look over here. Which server should I play on? Regulus. Let me actually try to spell it the right way, okay? Got it. All right. So, we're gonna play either on Regulus or Galatar. Here we go, guys. Vote on the server that we play on. Come on, guys. Not everybody at once. Yo, chill out. There's not everybody all at once. What's the difference? The name. That's about it. It crashed the website. Why it do that? Why it broke the fucking website? Oh my god. Okay, you broke the little ass site? Yeah. If guilds become a bigger factor and you can interact with other guilds in different ways in the game, I might think about making a federation of guilds. And only 6k people voted. We're waiting on the mail-in ballots, okay? That will change the course of the election. Don't worry about it. We still have to print those off the fake ballot printer in the back here, okay, guys? So just make sure you guys get your votes in now, all right? Okay, we'll give it maybe like 2 more minutes, and I'll link it for you guys again. Do I need to check with TechDony and Rich? Yeah, I'll check because they said that TechDony has a fucking picture of the gunbreaker or whatever it is, and he says stoked to exercise my Second Amendment in our chat. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Refresh the poll. Okay. Galatar is winning at 53%. And I'm not sure if it's still loaded in, but it looks like we might be going to Galatar, gentlemen. Yeah, there we fucking go. Dat Mods is changing the vote. There's no way he's actually doing it. It's a rigged election. Is this actually a rigged election? Stop the steal? Do we have to have another protest now? Chat just wants to say Galatards. That's a really good point. That is a really, really good point. I'm thinking about doing this a very interesting way. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We could actually flip the coin. You want to do flip the coin best out of 5? So the first 1 to 3 is what it's going to be? All right. What's the most you've ever lost on a coin toss? Here we go, boys. Gentlemen, this is going to be a very interesting event. Let's just say that. And what we're going to do is we're going to point it down. right here. And you guys are going to see the coin flip right here. Y'all ready? Is it time? So, heads. What's it gonna be? Regulus or Galatar? It's gonna be Galatar? Alright. Heads is gonna be Galatar. And tails, I guess, is going to be Regulus. Let me see if I can move this down just a little bit more so it's easier for you guys to see. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get. So, the first 1 to 3. Regulus is heads. Sorry, Galatar is heads. Regulus is tails. The first one to get 3 is the server that we play on tomorrow for Lost Ark. That's tails. Alrighty, boys. That is 1 for Regulus. Rigged? It's going to be pretty hard for me to... Okay, the best way that I could do it, if you guys really think that it's rigged and you want to see it fall, is I stole a Taco Bell tray from Taco Bell 10 years ago. I can go get that tray and then flip it on the tray, and maybe that would give you more visibility. Do you want me to go get my Taco Bell tray? We're keeping this one, though. All right, I'll be right back. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Number 1. Is this good? Lights? Is that better? Okay. Yeah, it actually is better. First coin flip was Regulus. Again, heads is Galatar, tails is Regulus. Here we go. It's heads. 1 to 1. Now let's go for the second one. Wait. There it is. Tails. 2 rolls for Regulus. Why are you not going to go with the vote? People said it was manipulated, and they're like acting weird about it. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's just do the roll, because people would complain about it and probably start drama. So I'm like, okay, let's just do this instead. It'll be easier. The third one. This could be the win. This could be the win for Regulus, or it could be the tie for Galatar. Let's see. It's heads. There we go. Yeah. Oh boy. What are the odds? 50-50. It either happens or it doesn't. There's a second quarter. Guys, there's no second quarter. There's only 1 quarter. Look, here we go. Alright. Okay. What would you say if I flipped it almost out the window? Accidentally. I have to go get another quarter. Where did it land though? I have no idea. It's like all the way down there. It's behind the chair. Why is this so fucking hard? I don't know. Wait, you guys really want me to find it over there, and you want me to put the camera on it? Are you fucking insane? Okay, how long is my webcam cable? Give me 1 second, and I'm going to... Oh my god. Look at that, dude. God damn. Alright, and let's see if I can wrap it around here. Alright, here we go. You guys want to see what it's going to be? What the fuck is it? Can you guys see? I don't think you guys can see. It doesn't fucking... See, there it is. There it fucking is. See, can we zoom and enhance on that? It's... Yeah, I know what it is. Gentlemen. It looks like I'll see you guys tomorrow on Galatar. It was heads. Photoshop? No, guys. Listen, I went out of my way fucking doing all that bullshit, and then somehow people still think this shit is rigged. They still think this shit is rigged. Can you fucking believe that, man? Can you fucking believe that? Well, actually, you know what? I can't believe that. It's pretty easy to believe that, actually. But you know what? It is what it is. Can I prove that a rat did not turn over the coin? You know what? I actually can't prove that I cannot prove that did not happen. So I guess this is the end. This is the exposition, isn't it? Is that really where we're at? Pet Rat rigged it? I guess so. So listen, we're going to be playing on Gallatar tomorrow on US East servers, okay, guys? Again, we are playing on Gallatar tomorrow on US East servers, right there. So, again, I'm going to go live pretty early in the morning and just chill out and have fun, do the usual stuff, and that's pretty much about it. I'm just going to try to have fun and do all of that.